Hello, I'm Ty Mason of the DiabetesCouncil.com, researcher, writer, and I have type 2 diabetes. Today I want to give you my 10 diabetes eating out mistakes to avoid. After you watch the video today, I invite you to check out the description box for my new ebook. This is one of the most comprehensive diabetes meal planning books you can find. It contains diabetes-friendly meals and recipes for different goals such as 800 to 1800 calories per day meal plans, diabetes meal planning tips and tricks. There are also tons of diabetes-friendly recipes for everyone. When I was young, eating out was a special event. We planned it for weeks. You didn't just up and decide to go out and eat. You would think about what kind of food you wanted, who had the best, what were you going to wear. This was a big deal. Today, there's very little of that. Everyone could just be sitting around on a Saturday afternoon and someone say, "Hey, let's go get something to eat." And there would be a rush to the car to see who gets shotgun. Well, because eating out has become so commonplace, we have taken out a lot of what we really should be doing in order to navigate the meal properly for one with diabetes. Today, I want to highlight 10 mistakes that I think we all make in eating out. Number 1, not thinking about the time of day. One of the biggest mistakes we make as those with diabetes is when eating out is that we really don't think about the time. Many times, especially on the weekends, we tend to eat much later than we would during the week. Now, this is not a huge problem if you plan ahead. Take your snack times and move them up a little bit. You can also work with your medication. If you're going to be eating at 9 o'clock rather than a normal 6 o'clock, adjust your meds throughout the day so you can take time to make sure that you take them at the right time in the right frame of eating rather than just the same time you normally would. Taking your meds too early, well, that can cause a drop in blood sugar, and then eating too late, well, that could cause a spike. So think about what time you're going to be eating. The second mistake I think we make is not having a plan of where to go and what to eat. Sometimes eating out is so spontaneous you don't really think about where you're going, much less what menu items that place might have. Does this sound familiar? Hey, where do you want to eat? I don't care, wherever you want to go. I picked last time, it's your turn. I really would love to open a restaurant named I Don't Care. I think it would be filled many times just out of misunderstanding. Don't be afraid to make suggestions. Most places do have menu items that are suited for a diabetic diet, but make sure that that's the case. The third mistake I think we make is falling into those big specials. Get a steak, baked potato, 3 sides, a salad, and dessert for only $9.99. Now that's a great deal. But generally the steak is as tough as shoe leather. The potato was going to be used for seed, but hey, that's a great deal. I have nothing against eating a good steak. I think meat is great for a diet for one with diabetes. But do you really need the rest of that stuff too? A steak, some steamed carrots, a salad? It's not a bad meal. Don't fall for the big specials. First of all, you really don't need that much food, and second, there's a reason they're probably pushing those items in a deal like that. The fourth mistake I think we make, and I think many of us men especially fall into this category, we think, I paid for this food, I'm going to eat it all. So you go ahead and get the big special. A 10-ounce sirloin, a baked potato as big as your fist, a corn on cob longer than your shoe, some candied sweet potatoes, yeah, you like potatoes, a bowl of peas, and a big roll. A big old glass of iced tea and a bowl of apple cobbler with ice cream. Now, you are full after eating the steak, the corn, and half the potato. But dadgummit, you paid for this meal. You're going to make sure and eat it all. Well, how about you eat a small portion of each individual item, and when you're full, ask for a box to take the rest of it home. I'm sure you can find use for the leftovers. The fifth mistake I think we make is the all-you-can-eat buffets. Hey, I'm a sucker for buffets. I even have started a book. It's entitled The Beauty of the Buffet. But one thing that isn't a real beauty is the amount you can eat and not even realize it. Some buffets do have great choices for those of us who have diabetes, but we often pass up for the good stuff, and we stuff ourselves instead. 6, Well, this mistake is not asking questions about the menu items. Now the menu says it's a sweet potato that's baked, a baked sweet potato. That's a great choice, but what is it baked with? Do they put a sugar syrup on it and maybe some marshmallow cream? Is it just a potato? Can they bake it plain for me, or do they have it already baked? Guess what? You can ask your server. I'm sure if they don't know, they can find out. Can I get the salad dressing on the side? Do you have a sugar-free version of that? It never hurts to ask. This is your health you're concerned about. Leave a good tip and thank your server for answering all your questions. Don't be afraid to ask. Mistake number 7, well, it's the dreaded bread. Man, those rolls are like little pillows of heaven swimming in butter, aren't they? And they bring you a whole basket of them. And if you eat those, guess what? They'll bring you another basket of them. The problem is you fill up on a lot of bread. Now that's not good, first and foremost. It's a lot of carbs. But then your meal comes and you're full, but you came here for the best chicken Alfredo in the world and you're going to eat every bite of it. A roll or even a couple, well, that's fine if they're small, but save room. Number 8 is adding that extra food for the little dough. We'll double size everything on your plate for only $4. Well, that's a great deal. Double chicken, double mashed potatoes, double gravy, double green beans, and double dessert. Much like the big deals, however, you fall into that I paid for this and I'm going to eat it all trap, and you overeat. Hey, ask if they can just double your chicken for a couple of bucks, or just say no thanks, that's not on my meal plan for the evening. Number 9, and people might think I'm crazy for this, but I think one of the bigger mistakes we make when we eat out is parking right next to the front door. We'll circle around and around and around and wait for that spot up front to come open, won't we? Well, why not park in the last spot in the parking lot? You get in a little exercise to work up your hunger a little bit before the meal, then give yourself a little walk to help digest after the meal. And that walk will also help your blood sugar stabilize. The last mistake I think we make is, I've got to have a piece of pie. One of the aspects of eating out is that it is still a little bit special. So we think we might as well go ahead and have something we normally wouldn't. Well, this place has the best blueberry pie in the world, and I've just got to have a piece of that pie. Well, if it is the best blueberry pie in the world, wouldn't you want others to experience the same pleasure you're experiencing? How about sharing the pie? Take a bite and then pass it around. Well, those are my 10 mistakes to avoid while eating out. If you have others to add, please feel free to let me know. Don't forget to get my ebook, and please subscribe to our channel for many more videos like this one in the future. Thanks for watching. I'm Ty Mason.